The field stands nicely. They're off and they're racing. Lombardina landed just a little bit awkwardly from down there in barrier 1. First to go, Beats of War. Lyrical Angel was quickly away. Likewise, Guns Away. And pressing forward, Magic Whistle here as they gallop on hard by the judge. Speed is there. Truvinsky's down near the rail. Just in front of it is Antique Star. In behind those, next of all, when they prepare to leave the straight at Ollie's Bar, Candlelight Supper. On the rails, Lombardina, followed by Admired Kegs later. Emerald Trader snagged right back to last as they go out towards the crossing on the Matheson Road side of the track, and the leader Beats of War. Beats of War shows the way by 2, Magic Whistle. Guns Away travels up there third. The well-backed Commodity is fourth. Lyrical Angel getting a great run. In behind them came on the outside Antique Star. On her inside Truvinsky. A little over a length behind them now as the speed comes off just a touch, Candlelight Supper. The rails Lombardina, 1.5 Admired. Kegs later's right back, so's Emerald Trader, which is last, and spotting the pacemaker Beats of War at the 1200, about 12 lengths. Beats of War takes them to the riverside of the track, out by a length over Magic Whistle. No variation to the order though. Guns Away on the inside of Lyrical Angel. She's had a sweet trip. Back behind them with the neck arched is Antique Star. It looked to be bolting and running as well. From Truvinsky, 1 Candlelight Supper, still no moves afoot. Back on the inside Lombardina. Here's a move from the back of the field. Kegs later at the 800, allowed to go, slipped a little bit more rain, moves around them from Admired. Emerald Trader still last of all, 650 metres out. Beats of War in control still from Magic Whistle. Guns Away third, Lyrical Angel about to get going, held up between horses. Next Antique Star. Kegs later's not far from those. On the rails Truvinsky, the old fellow Admired takes off but is wide, followed further back Emerald Trader. Candlelights up a Lombardina. They start to bunch at the top of the straight now. Magic Whistle reached the lead from Beats of War. 1.5 lengths, Lyrical Angel. Kegs later. Admired is there. Antique Star searching for a run behind them. And Emerald Trader's building as well. Emerald Trader and Lombardina charging right down the outside. Emerald Trader reached the lead. Emerald Trader hit the front. Emerald Trader's going to win it. Emerald Trader beat Antique Star, Lombardina. Fourth, Kegs later. In behind them, Admired, Magic Whistle. Over near the inside, Guns Away, Truvinsky. Followed further back then by Candlelight Supper, Beats of War, and Lyrical Angel's wretched run here at Ascot continues as she pulls up to finish back last of all and backed into 3:20 favouritism. Emerald Trader, ridden by Jason Whiting, for trainer Lenny Watson, has landed its first win at Ascot. 8th attempt, and has had to do it coming from last. Number 6 Emerald Trader will beat 2 Antique Star, who got held up for a good period in the straight. Third will be Lombardina, number 5, just in front of Kegs later. And the one they backed, well, it buckled badly after getting the run of the race and dropped right out to finish near enough to last. The times 2:20.31, a long neck and a neck are the margins. 2:20.31 and a long neck in favour of Emerald Trader with his 4th win in 29 runs, but his first at headquarters by trade fair from around Jindabyne for Lynn Watson, Ryan and Keith Watson Jr., trained by Lenny Watson and ridden by Jason Whiting. Defeats 2 Antique Star by Piero out of Antique Bill. Amy Jo Hayes, the rider for trainer Michael Grantham, and Lombardina from the Michael Grantham stable by Deucimus from Looking Ahead, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter. 6:2.58 the numbers after the running of race number 3. Lovely result this here for part owner and trainer Lynn Watson. Popular figure here in the Ascot training precinct, and this horse hasn't been able to deliver at this track until this afternoon in the Key Clean Handicap, and has cleaned them up from last. Race 4, the Tab Touch Westmead Platinum Handicap over 1100. 17 and 18 are the scratchings. A capacity field will run. They'll go at 1:55. Lynn's in the yard there. She's happy to be there with Emerald Trader, and she's just as happy to be speaking with Lockie Taylor.
Thanks, Darren. Lynn Watson joins you now. Congratulations, Lynn. Emerald Trader, he's been hard work all throughout his career, but this certainly makes it worthwhile.
He has been hard work. A lot of favours to everyone for the different people that helped him, particularly the rider, Jason Whiting, also Holly Watson for making me go on with him, and my son Ryan when he did all the naughty things of not jumping. But yeah, I'm just wrapped, honestly. It's fantastic.
What have you made of his preparation to date? From afar, he just looks like he's been building, and he looked ready to win today.
Well, there was no 22, there was nothing short. There was for mile. That's why I had to give him the miles, and then you had to go to 22. It's not easy, but he is a stayer, obviously, and he doesn't need much work, so that's him.
He doesn't have a great winning record. We all know that. That is just him. But at what stage did you start to grow in confidence and think he might actually pinch this?
The last start was fantastic. To go from mile 22, that's a really good effort, and to fight on like he does. But yeah, no, he's holding his weight. He's doing well, and he's matured.
A wonderful result. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
There's Lynn Watson after the win of Emerald Trader. A great story here. A horse that has been such a source of frustration for Lynn and Ryan Watson all throughout his career. He hasn't won in almost 800 days, and his biggest enemy has been himself out of the barriers, Scotty. But up to 2,200 metres, just with a free-flowing run down the outside, Jason Whiting was able to get the best out of him.
Certainly was, and that was the difference. I think when you watch that replay, Lockie, you've got our second favourite there in Antique Star, who's nearly going to be held up the entirety, and you've got one that had full head of steam down the outside in Emerald Trader. But great result here for the team. Jason Whiting's been aboard this horse for many a season now, and he knows that he's got a few quirks, but today he's able to pinch a Saturday race here on opening day. Jason joins us now. Fishy, it's been a long time between drinks, but probably a horse ability-wise you always thought would win a Saturday eventually.
Yeah, he's always shown he's had a ton of ability, but as you say, hasn't been the easiest horse for Lynn over the years. I think he's even on the verge of retirement there at one stage with his not coming out the barriers and stuff, but they persisted and they got on top of things, and it's good to see him get rewarded.
What was he like for you today?
Yeah, beautiful, yeah. He's just been sort of riding, you can't do too much on him early, he's a bit temperamental. Just got to let him be what he wants to be, and just let him build at the right time.
These staying races can be tricky from time to time, but it's good to see old boys like Emerald Trader, like Admire, getting their day.
Yeah, for sure, yeah, you never know sort of on the day, but yeah, and it's just nice that everything unfolded nicely from the day, and it's really rewarding for Lynn and the team to finally get one.
Welcome back to Ascot.
Thanks, Scotty.
There's Jason Whiting. He continues his terrific form in the saddle. His 11th win of the season, and combines with Lynn Watson and Emerald Trader for a well-deserved victory, taking out race 3 at Ascot. We'll take a short break on Racing WA TV, and on the other side, we'll be back for the first at Leonora.